Peace, world. How you doing? It's your brother Mikey Fever. Welcome to another
Peace,
episode of
peace, peace.
NYP Talk Show, the realest podcast within this conscious space. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. We got super chat, support the movement. Tonight, we got two brothers that brought in the entourage with them, the army, the new Black Panther Party. If you're familiar with Brother Magnetic and our good brother Supreme, pardon me, Victorious brother. It's been a minute, man, since I've seen you, so I'm excited, man. These brothers brought this flavor, this movement on our channel called the Black Round Table, I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't want to butcher it, yeah. And
Yeah.
what they stand for is unity that will help us move forward economically, self-determination for ourselves, knowing your history, and not falling to the wayside, standing on your square with the G code. So peace to these brothers. I'd like to welcome back our good brother Magnetic,
Peace, Lord.
Victorious Allah. And wow, they are coming in. Pardon me, I'm adding everyone else on. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, man. Do your thing, man.
Yeah, man, we got a real special treat for y'all today. On Tuesdays, we have class, new Black Panther Party class. We got the chairman on here. We got Sister Wanda, and we have quite a few of the new members as well coming to sit in with us. And we decided we was going to do the class on air here with you, with NYP Talk Show. And we usually start the class out with something called the Black Power libation. And the way that goes, I call out a name, and then the response is Black Power. So we're going to start out with that. All right? Everybody got their mics ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right. I say, Asada Shakur.
Black Power.
I say, Khadijah Farrakhan.
Black Power.
I say, Dr. Collins.
Black Power.
I say, Queen Mother Moore.
Black Power.
I say, Minister Malcolm X.
Black Power.
I say, Stagecoach Mary.
Black Power.
Your mic going out.
I say, Elder Ron Johnson.
Black Power.
I say, Marcus Garvey.
Black Power.
Black power.
I say, Father-in-law.
Black Power.
Black power.
I say, Ava Muhammad.
Black Power.
Black power.
I say, Dr. Bobby Wright.
Black Power.
Black power.
I say, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Black Power.
Black power.
I say, Queen Aminarenas.
Black Power. Black Power.
I say, Kwame Ture.
Black Power.
I say, Amy Garvey.
Black
Black
Power.
power.
I say, Lil Bobby Hutton.
Black Power.
I say, Fannie Lou Hamer.
Black Power.
Black power.
I say, George the General Jackson.
Black Power.
I say, Carolyn Downs.
Black Power.
I say, Noble Drew Ali.
Black Power.
I say, the Honorable John Horst.
Black Power.
I say, Aretha Franklin.
Black Power.
I say, Muhammad Ali.
Black Power.
Black power.
I say, Ella Baker.
Black Power.
Black power.
And last but not least, I say, Robert F. Williams.
Black Power.
Indeed. And we bring them in the building because they brought us in the building. And we never forget about them because they never forgot about us. And here we are today.
That's beautiful. Peace to all, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all they have done for us. The innovators, the pioneers, the door openers. Peace, libation for all.
Indeed.
To our ancestors, known and unknown, that had fallen. Peace to all, libations for all, man. So what you guys bring for us tonight, man? I'm excited, man. The new Black Panther Party is here. This is a class you guys about to present to us, man.
Well, family, we've been doing a series for the last 6-7 weeks, and the series is called The Lost Chapters of the Law. So we started out with the first 10 amendments, the Bill of Rights. Then we went to the UN Declaration of Human Rights. Then we went into something I think you might be familiar with, the 11 Principles of White Supremacy.
Yeah.
And then we went into the G Code. But, you know, what we want to do is just familiarize all of our people with these rules, whether they be common law rules or
Am I the only one
actual
that can't hear?
rules of the land, you know, the laws of the land.
Gotcha.
So, you know, that's a part of the orientation as far as being a Panther. You know, understanding these things and relaying these people to relaying these things to our people. So the latest part of that series is a common law that we know as the 12 jewels. Some people are familiar with the 12 jewels, some people are not familiar with the 12 jewels, but we made this a part of the general study of the MBPP for the you know, for the orientation where we renew and we review. So
can you go into that for us, brother?
Indeed we will. Just to put it like this, the 12 jewels, y'all, that number 12 is very sacred to us in the MBPP and in the NGE and in the nation as well. And because you got 12 numbers on the clock, Dr. Kyler's birthday is the 12th. The year he's born is 1948, 4 and 8.
12.
It's 12, you know. You got the 12 tribes. You got 12 general orders. Right, and to go along with these 12 general orders that keep order, we have these 12 jewels. And what the 12 jewels are, if anybody ever heard of 120 or Supreme Wisdom, they're a quick glimpse of the lessons that Dr. Khaled studied, the Minister Farrakhan studied, the Malcolm X studied, that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave to us, and W.D. Farad also brought to us, that began a certain particular type of mental motion. You know, and that's a big piece to go study 120, the Supreme Wisdom. But this is a glimpse to show you what the residual will be after studying these lessons and applying them correctly. So we're gonna go ahead, me and Brother Vic, we're gonna go ahead and go into them. Now the way we dealing with them is in threes, because everything kind of come in threes in life. Sun, moon, and star, man, woman, and child, etc. So the first three being knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding representing knowledge, knowledge being the man. But knowledge is also the science of facts. And when a man comes to the table, he's always expected to be able to come with the facts. Not what you believe, but what you know. Right. And when you believe, you can be deceived. When you know, it's for sure. Okay. And then you have wisdom. Wisdom being the woman. For a woman to be a woman, she have to be wise, because there's certain things about woman to maintain herself that she must know instinctively and through observing other women that's older than her. So that's wisdom. And when this knowledgeable person and this wise person come together, they form a family, and they also create what we call understanding. And understanding is the best part of both knowledge and wisdom. Understanding is that black child. It's also represented of that 5-point star, and it's the result of when the best part of knowledge, man, and the best part of woman come together to make something what? Better.
Got you.
Yes, sir. So the next three, I'm gonna let Brother Vic, you there?
Yes, sir.
You wanna go into freedom, justice, and equality of the family?
Yes, sir. I want to touch base on, can y'all guys hear me clear?
Yeah, you can get a little closer though.
Yeah.
Can you hear me clearly?
There you go. Much better.
Okay. I want to touch base on the 12 jewels, some of the significance, as he mentioned, you know, symbolizes 12 months, you know, it's very sacred to us, but it also symbolizes 12 signs or personalities to govern our lives here on earth. Also symbolizes putting things in the right perspective, like thinking before you act. So 1, 2 is a natural order. So 1, 2 is very sacred to us because it takes away erratic, dysfunctional energy and it paves the way for clarity of thought. You put knowledge and wisdom together, you're going to come out with a clear understanding. But you got to put the knowledge where you do the wisdom. Most people do the wisdom, bumping their gums, talking loud, saying nothing. Don't know, they ain't thought about it, they ain't read no books, don't know nothing, man. So you put the knowledge before the wisdom. You come out with a clear understanding. That's what 12 represents. And these 12 principles are 12 jewels that you gain if you're sincere about navigating through supreme wisdom or gaining a knowledge of yourself, clarity in this world. Freedom, justice, and equality is the next jewel in the sequence. And freedom is really thought, to be able to think for yourself. That's what
For
freedom really
himself, God, for
represents.
himself. Can we ask everybody to mute real quick? Because I'm getting too much feedback.
Are you getting feedback on your end?
Yeah, well, I mean, I can hear a lot of feedback. Yeah. So ask everybody except Victorious to mute. Okay, there we go.
Yes, sir. Freedom is clarity of thought, freedom of thought, freedom of expression. It's not just to be free somewhere, have your own free space and place, but freedom first starts in the mind, your thinking, to be a free and independent thinker. It's your culture, it's your way of life, it's who you are innately. Just think for yourself, to be free in your mind. Then no one could ever take your freedom. So you're going to have a free space and place exist. Justice is a reward that you gain, something that you have naturally entitlement to, or penalty. It can work either way. It could be a reward, something that you're rewarded with because of your ways and actions, or it could be a penalty, something that you get penalized for based on your ways and actions. So it can be just us, Black people united with God, the gods and the people, the gods evolving into gods, and women evolving into their divinity, and we evolving into the best version of ourselves. Be just us, or it could be just ice. Banishment. Where I'm at, most niggas getting banished for my cipher. Where my time and energy is very important. So it could be just us, or it could be just ice. Because your reward is love, peace, and happiness. After you've been given knowledge on a person, place, or thing. God gives you the knowledge on a person, place, and things. And so you can only get a reward from having knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Your penalty is just be frozen, just ice, for not doing the knowledge of what the God manifested. It's really what justice is. Justice is also what happens to you from outside of you, the shit that happens in your life based on your ways and your actions.
That's a fact.
So you violated the law, the grafted man's law. You got a form of justice too, right?
Don't come knock on your door. Yeah.
That's a fact. Before we go any further, can we introduce? My bad, God, pardon. So my bad. I apologize.
No, go ahead, man.
I want to know, can we introduce the members of the new Black Panther Party?
Well, let me finish this. Let me finish this. These 2 degrees, and then everybody can introduce themselves. That's a good. We need to know who's who, right? But justice is, it's also a form of a characteristic trait that exists within you. It's called being just, being true to yourself, which makes you true to others. To be the new Black Panther Party, the new version of it, we got to be true to ourselves. They wasn't true to themselves. That's why the shit felt folded. I'm going to tell you the shit you don't want to hear, not the shit you want to hear, man. I'm not built like that. I don't give a fuck if you like it or not. I got to tell it like it is, man. So that's what happened. Quality is your excellent qualities. It's things that you choose to express and demonstrate and bring out of yourself, the best version of yourself. Quality is also a limitation, but it's also how you deal with other people. It's how you operate. If you don't deal in equality, then the energy ain't gonna come back to you the way that you want it to. It's going to be a chastisement.
Mm-hmm.
Erratic and dirty, murky. Quality is also emotional intelligence. To be able to sit and listen to a person with discernment, good compassion, good intent, and really hear the person out and see where they're at. To be fair with people and to form a fairness, a fair exchange. Quality is a fair exchange. If there's a fair exchange, there ain't no robbery. We should deal fair with each other. We don't honor our leaders, teachers, and guides. I ain't gonna go all the way into that, but we got to start coming clean. So freedom, justice, equality are universal divine principles that first affect us, but they also affect what happens to you. These principles operate in nature and in life, and these are principles that we need to adhere to within ourselves, and then eventually we'll be able to have freedom, justice, and equality. This is what all the forefathers fought for, particularly Elijah Muhammad. He was the first person to stand up in the wilderness of North America and express that we wanted freedom, justice, and equality. He was the first teacher of freedom, justice, and equality. But he was teaching you the principles that exist within us, within the original people. So in order to get to the best part of it, which is the end of the 12 jewels, love, peace, and happiness, you gotta have freedom of thought, be in your right mind, be in yourself. You gotta be just in your character and true. Your word gotta be bond, and you gotta have excellent qualities, some positives to add to the group, to the party. Can't just show up with a fat ass and thinking that niggas gonna sweat you, or the paymaster ass funny style nigga. None of that, man. We want brothers and sisters to bring the best version of themselves to the party. It's positive energy and positive ideals.
Where it is, man.
Yeah.
I'm the true and living God, Vic Victorious L Alam. Introduce myself since I just got done speaking. And I've been a part of the party for approximately a year, maybe. Joined the party because I can influence the new direction of a Black organization. It's for the people, by the people. So any group that's positive, I'm gonna add my energy to it. It's not really about a group or organization. This is just really about cooperation. Each one teach one, you know. Everybody bringing their excellent quality. So that's why I'm here, man. To add what I can add to the party as a whole.
Indeed.
That's peace.
Well, the next three within this line of 12 jewels is food. Now, when we talk about food, y'all, we talking about what you put in your mouth, but we're also talking about what you intake. The type of energy that you take in, that you absorb, that you allow around you. Number one, that you emanate also, and then reabsorb, because you let off certain type of energy and you're in a certain field of energy. So you're taking that in. The places that you go, the type of information that you take in. All these things are food. The type of things that affect your emotions, that your emotions absorb most constantly, not every so often randomly. That could be food, but it's not a constant food. But the things you most constantly absorb and interface with, that's food. You know, they say every 7 years, ironically, that's the God jewel too. Every 7 years, your whole body, entire body regenerates. So whatever you're intaking, you literally become that. You literally, the type of things you're experiencing, that goes into who you are becoming, what you are materializing into. So, that's a very important thing, the type of energy that we're around, the field of energy that we're in, the type of people that we're around, and the type of energy that they're emanating and that we're absorbing. That's a very important thing. Also, physical food. Eating the very best physical food. Now, unfortunately, we have a problem where the devil has completely poisoned most of the physical food, right? So that means we're going to have to a lot of times go without food fast, just to get ourselves clean and to, purge a lot of these poisons up out of us. So the next one is clothing. And yes, we're talking about what you wear, because what type of clothing that you wear can have a lot to do with how people see you, and it's also expression of the mind. Okay. But we're not just talking about those type of clothing, a tie, a coat, some pants, some shoes, a hat. No, we're talking about what you clothe your mind in. What do you clothe your mind in? What type of things do you cover your mind with? Is it with culture or is it with ratchetness? It's a choice. It's a choice. Just saying. Now, once you put something on and you clothe your mind in something and you see that don't fit too well, it's kind of ratchet. It's raggedy. People looking at you funny. What you supposed to do? You're supposed to take that off. That ain't the right clothing. Nah. So we talking about what you clothe, the culture that you clothe your mind in also, okay? That's clothing. Hopefully it's clothing that can also protect you from a negative environment, a negative mental environment too, to where you can go in there and get through it, right? And not get totally absorbed and swept away. That's also clothing too. It's proper protection from a negative environment, okay? And then is the ninth jewel. Now remember, now these are jewels. These are things that we must take the rules and the tools and build what? The jewels. Okay, so these are things we must build. These are principles, real live universal principles. So the ninth one is shelter. And this is like a shelter right here where we're at. Okay, it's a place where we can come together and where we can be ourselves, where you're welcome to be who you are to what? To the fullest. That's why it's the ninth, to be the full expression of yourself. Nine also represents humanity as well in numerology. So that's why we have 9 people on here. You know what I mean? You might go over into 10, you know what I mean? But, that shelter is a place where it's a safe space. That's what they call it nowadays, where you're free to be as black as you want to be, right? Okay. As black as you want to be, as long as it's black and righteous and black and shiny and not black and dusty. That's that shelter, where every time you come, you're always welcome. Where the positive black man meet the positive black woman. And the positive black man, the positive black woman can go and, have some fun with the positive black child. It's where the whole family can come together and see each other as each other. And hopefully, everybody brings something to the table and everybody gets something. That's the shelter. Shelter is also a place within your mind where you can find peace of mind, solitude. When there's a crazy world all around you. So you might always hear me saying peace. And when we say peace, we're talking about the absence of confusion. In the first place, you must be able to find peace. If you're going to act out peace and live out peace, it's here in your mind. So that's shelter. Yep.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. Both of you guys rocked out, man, with that. A lot of insightful information that's very beneficial. And it's that right there is just, those are the keys of civilization right there. Just that knowledge, wisdom, understanding right there. From there, your civilization is built from there.
Indeed.
Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. And part of yourself earlier, Vic, I was just wanting to get people familiar with the faces that we have on this panel, because we have like a lot of hitters on here, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in.
And we definitely want them to, make knowledge born. We're just going to get through these last 3 just to, we started out right with the jewels, and then we're going to let everybody make knowledge born about who they are and what they do, where they at. Yeah.
Definitely. No doubt.
You want to hit them last 3, Vic?
Yes. Hell yeah. Let's hit them. Come on. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying you got to start from knowledge.
Love, peace, and happiness.
Complete it. We got to go, to the root.
Come on.
And love, peace, and happiness is the end result of, you can't get love, peace, and happiness or have love, peace, and happiness. Most people think they got love in their life. I'm gonna drop the jewels. This is part of the G call. This shit that niggas need to know and hear. She's your woman, but she's his woman too. It's not your all the way your woman. When I say that, she love you, but she loves the devil too. So love is the highest elevation of understanding, man. And until we unite, love ourselves and love one another and do something in our own best interest, we're not going to get the love and devotion and the 100% commitment from the woman. The 12 jewels, when you add the jewels to your life, the end result, you gain love, peace, and happiness because you change your energy, you change the vibration, and you can draw the woman to her highest potential. You can shine positive energy on her, lead her with positive emotions, emotional intelligence. Men's job is to teach the woman love, not the other way around. We all think, well, the woman, mama teaches, she was the way you ran through when you was crying and like a little biatch, we was crybaby ass little niggas, you went to your mama. Nah, man, you're a man. Your job is to teach the woman love. You're supposed to be emotionally intelligent. Love is something that the original man has to come here to the earth to teach. It's what you call supreme intelligence, or understanding, clarity. Love is to understand to the fullest. Love ain't no soft shit. I'm not going to tell you no fucked up shit, chick. That's dusty ass wig, your dusty weirdo shit. It's fucked up. Tighten your shit up. That's what I'm gonna tell you. The first time niggas gonna lie to
That's
you.
love.
That's
Yeah,
love
yeah.
the highest
That's
degree.
love.
I hear
Tell you
that.
the
I
shit
get
you don't want to
it.
hear. Tell you the truth. But nigga lying to you, he don't love you. You should be tired of that shit. Anyway, that's love, man. I gave it to you crispy. Peace.
All
Peace is
right.
the absence of confusion, like the brother said. Peace is also clarity, poise. You can't have peace without having poise. Poise and peace is synonymous. Poise is when you're using your discernment and your intuition to navigate through life. You're not just going by what somebody else say or searching in all the wrong places. You're going within. And the more you go within, the more poise you gain. The more poise you gain, the less you have to go without. But if you go within, you don't have to go without. That's what peace is. So when you go within, you can find a solution. Just like that, I can always invoke peace and sort it out, man. Move it out. Love, peace, and happiness is total and complete satisfaction. You can't be satisfied with being a dumb nigga.
Mm.
Even though the devil, he gonna give you all these trinkets and funny style shit, and status,
Still
and
won't be satisfied.
you'll never. That's why the hell that black people have is that we signed a contract with the divine order. We chose to put on this cloak of melanin, intelligence, and spiritual ability and power. Niggas come down here and try to renege. Can't get out of it, nigga. You gotta come in.
You
So
accepted the
12
gifts.
jewels is a
Yeah.
glimpse of what happens when you come clean. You're looking at it. Love, peace, and happiness. That's a beautiful thing to obtain in this life. Otherwise, why you here, nigga? I didn't want to be in the way. I realized at one point I was in the way, man. Wasn't on my way. I want to be on my way. A journey. Life is a journey. We're all travelers here. We're not. OG told me a long time ago. He was talking about niggas trying to be in your lane, telling you how to do you and how to be God the way you want to be God. He said, "You came here by yourself." I said, "Oh shit." You're going to leave here by yourself. So at the end of the day, you got to be selfish, man. You got to put yourself first. Some of your family going to fall off. People, you're going to lose friends, and people going to start flipping the script. It's a lonely path when you walk with God, when you really in this shit, but shit go right. And you usually attract your real brothers and sisters and a new group of people. We got the opportunity to build something, do something to really give our people an alternative. We're a beacon of light for our people. We're the most universal group or organization right now. We can do a lot of healing and a lot of good, but we have to bring our excellent qualities. That's the key, man. So love, peace, and happiness is not just emotional. It's mental and spiritual. Love is emotional. It's compassion. It's sympathetic, being, humble, but it's also tough love. Peace is, sometimes you got to take peace. Nigga trying to break my peace, come over here with fuck shit. I got something for it. They take my peace.
Straight up.
Fuck that. That's a part of it. If they come fucking with us, we got something for them, right? Right. You know it. So happiness. Happiness is total and complete satisfaction that you gain from being all right with yourself. That's what made me happy. None of the other stuff made me happy. I tried to fill all them voids with stuff, and first you be excited, but the shit wear off. You try to find something else to put in there. The only thing that made me happy was knowledge of myself. That's why it's the 12 jewels. Knowledge of yourself.
From what it sounds like more quality than quantity. That's what it is. Substance.
Extra fat. But the way the devil serve it to you, he make you think you got to be holy and perfect to have happiness. You know what I mean? No. But he not holy, he's not perfect, and he absolutely is not happy. So, we got to look to a different standard when we start talking about happiness. The greatest happiness that a man or a woman can find is by being oneself. Period.
Exactly.
You just said
That's
it.
What you got left on this earth. It's just you.
Okay, that's the only thing that can make you happy. If you be yourself, nothing else is happiness. That's a jewel. That's why happiness is a part of the jewels. It's not something you can buy. It's not something somebody can give you. You got to go within. You already got it. You just got to tap into it. Stop faking the funk.
That's when it happens. Just happen. Let it happen. What? You. So, and we are definitely a pursuit of happiness organization. Period. You see, we started with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the family, and then we ended with freedom, with love, peace, and happiness, because we're a quality of life organization. Affecting our people's quality of life, beginning with what? With the mind. So a person can change their own quality of life by upgrading their thoughts. Yeah. The quality of thoughts.
That's the battleground right there. That's the mind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So deep, man. I know you want an introduction, man, to everybody who's in the building. So I guess we should go ahead on and get to that, brother.
Definitely.
Chairman, you there?
I'm just listening to y'all too. Y'all just rocking it. Y'all just, it was a moment. It was a moment. Go ahead.
Man, the jewels is powerful, Lord. The jewels is very powerful because it's universal. Even white people like the jewels. If you say the 12 jewels to white folks, they're gonna be like, "Ooh, I like that, brother."
The white folks are God's greatest servant. If you really want to beat white supremacy, activate your higher self. Stop faking the funk. Anyway.
Talk about it.
Come on.
That's another conversation we gotta come back with. But let's keep that to ourselves. We shared enough already as it is with other people. Can we keep something to ourselves at least? Can we just keep that?
Hey, Sister Wanda, did you want to introduce yourself and what city you in?
I got it, sister. Let me see. Jim, let me put it up on the screen.
Black Power says.
Black Power.
My name is Sister Wanda. I am located in, Montgomery, Alabama.
Peace.
If anyone want to come and join the movement, I am here. I'm also on Facebook, Wanda Likely. Hit me up and let's talk about it.
Right,
peace.
Peace, sister.
Peace.
Who's next?
Louisiana Indigenous Panther. Did you want to unmute yourself and holler at us?
My name is Stephanie. I'm from Louisiana, but I reside in Marco, Washington. Black Power.
Black Power.
You've been Washington, dude.
She's up here with us. Queen Mother, you want to holler at us?
Black Power. I'm Mother Pacific. I'm in Norfolk, chapter in Norfolk, Virginia. Black Power.
Black Power.
Peace. That's dope.
Sister Marquita.
Black Power. Sister Marquita from the Memphis chapter. Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power. Peace.
And Brother War Ready.
Black Power. Brother War Ready. I'm from Natchez, Mississippi. Oh, I'm not. You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Brother War Ready from Natchez, Mississippi. Born and raised here. I've been a Panther since 2024, and I've been enjoying myself since I've been here. Everybody treated me like I'm family since I've been here, and I plan on not going anywhere.
That's peace.
I'm also a gunsmith, a welder and a butcher. So I brought skills to the table too. I ain't just come here to just be standing around. Black Power.
Black Power.
Black
Oh,
Panther.
That's dope. Brother not playing. That's what we need.
See, that's what yeah. Come on. Brother Chairman.
Know the G code. I got something to work with there.
Come on. Brother Chairman, you there?
Black Power, everybody.
Black Power.
Black
Come
Power,
on,
everybody.
family.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you get on camera?
This is Darrell. This is Darrell Hawkins, the National Chairman of the New Black Panther Party. Been in the movement for 21 years. Became National Chairman in 2025, May 19th of 2025. And I've been trying to move the organization forward to where it needs to be as a New Black Panther Party.
Got you. That's peace.
Yep. And
I asked Magnetic earlier question before we got on here. We was talking, and I asked him if he's seen any improvement in the party, and he said, "Yeah, a lot of improvement from head to toe." I was very impressed because we got to clean up our organizations, man, groups and our shit, bro. We just do, man. We're our own worst enemy. So it's better not to know the truth than to know the shit and go against the G code.
Right.
Got you.
Well, because
I have a few. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, our organizations, if we're to, kind of put it in a practical sense, our organizations represent like the common space, like the front room. So it's the space where everybody comes to. So it has to be kept in a way where all of our people, the whole family, the whole Black family, feels welcome when they come. Now you can't bring the raggedy ratchet self, but if you come as your righteous Black self, we always welcome you. And this is what we kind of got to do with our organizations, be it MSTA, be it the the Masons, the Nation of Gods and Earths, RNA. We got to really have a house cleaning where we look at the principles, the pillars of these organizations, and then strip away the rest of the stuff because they're very valuable. Our organization, they're very valuable in essence. But when you bring all the BS, the residuals of Black organizational trauma, and mix that up with it and associate that with the organizations, it becomes toxic. So this is one of the reasons why we wanted to bring the Black Roundtable to where we can really talk about the best parts of these organizations and put them on the table. I say it again, I don't have to join MSTA to observe a lot of those principles that they bring to the table. I don't have to join the Nation again to observe a lot of what Elijah Muhammad taught. I don't have to join the AAPRP or try to reinvent it to observe a lot of the stuff that Kwame Ture and Kwame Nkrumah brought to us, But because they're like our professors and we had a round table, all of that is available to us, for us to stack these bricks with and build this house that we talking about out of. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Breaking bread together. Each, one hand washes the other. One hand wash the other, and then both wash the face. So each group are vital for the community. Like you said, with their principles, it's just that some brothers don't follow that G code. They go to the wayside. Personal intentions, greed set in, ego, operating with the ego, inferiority complexes and whatsoever. And this is how these groups infiltrated.
I always say, because some people, they criticize our organizations and they say this group is bad and this group is this because this happened. And one thing I like to say, and I'm going to say this very loudly, you judge the organization based upon its principles, okay? You don't judge the organization based upon what Slim, Tim, and Jim did. That's a judgment upon Slim, Tim, and Jim and their character that they have to take with them. But we cannot blame the Nation of Islam for all the stuff that Wallace did, right? or say a lot of stuff that the agents did. That's not what the nation brought to us. That's what people interjected into the nation. We can't look at the dudes who say they part of the 5%, but do everything other than 5% and judge the 5%. That's not a very good example. Nah, you got to find the true principles of that, and then you can gauge and say what this is and what it is not. That's the only way we can make a fair judgment, and that's what we're saying with the round table, because we only bring in what the very best foods, the very best part of these organizations to the round table. Yeah,
the best knowers are the best doers. Fortunately, that's how real life operates. Yeah,
indeed.
So, don't make it's not a big eye on you, but if a person is more qualified, then I'm gonna listen to him.
I'm gonna listen to him.
To save my life, but because he got more experience than me, I think I should pay homage to him. Respect his due.
Indeed.
Vice versa.
Got you.
That's the round table.
Shoot. That's right there. I have a question, man, in regards to the new Black Panther Party.
Yes, sir.
What problems facing black communities today require Panther-like political response? The issues that we have in our community today.
That's kind of laid out, and I'm glad you brought that up, because that's a good transition. But you can kind of see those things, exactly what you're saying. What are the most pertinent issues on a national scale when you look at our paper, our newspaper? We got a new newspaper. Chairman, can you give us the site for the newspaper?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Can you talk to us about the newspaper? How they can go to the newspaper and look at the? Is it on the website?
Our first issue. Our first issue of and
Uh-oh,
I can't hear it.
you're going in and out. Yeah.
First, no, it's not. It's only a $2 donation, and if you want anyone that wants to get a copy of it, we're right now we're just doing digital. If anybody wants to do a copy of it, you can send the $2 donation to our Cash App, and we'll send you the link. It's in flip book form, so you can turn the pages just like a book. And we're working on our September issue now as well. But the one we have right now, the August edition, is 20 plus pages with a lot of knowledge, talking about the different things that Brother Magnetic talked about that we went over in our classes. It's right there in our newspaper. And we have a lot more Black historical things coming out in our next edition. You can go to $ Black Power 2005, send a $2 donation or whatever you like to send, and your link will be sent to you.
Gotcha.
Again, it's Black Power 2005, $2 donation.
Cash
or
App.
more, whatever you want to send.
Link.
Mm-hmm.
So I can upload it on this video.
Cool.
Yes,
and we're gonna make sure we're gonna make sure we put it in the notes below.
Black Power 2005.
Yeah, definitely. So I can have them for the listeners and viewers, so they could get involved.
If there's anyone on here that we're also looking for writers, inspirational writers that might want to put their thoughts and an article in our paper. We're also looking for writers. We're also looking for advertisers from black businesses to advertise in our paper. We're attempting to have a monthly issue every month. Yeah, advertisers, black businesses. You can have multiple advertisers, quarterly, semi-annually, and annually. You get a little discount for that. But we're looking for all black businesses to advertise in our paper. It's like a regular physical paper, but it's digital.
Yep.
I like that.
And it's very nice. It's very represented. Yeah. Go ahead, Finley. My bad.
Anybody that wants to write for the paper or wants to put their business in advertisement, you can send it to our email.
Gotcha.
NBPP Civic Committee 2024 @gmail.com.
Definitely. I like to have that information so I can put it in the
NBPP
description.
Central Committee 2024 @gmail.com.
I'll make sure you get all of that, Mikey.
Yep. Go to $ Black Power 2005.
Gotcha. Appreciate that. So,
see, because here go a blast from the past. Brother Mikey Fever, pardon me, and Ron met at the NBPP rally.
Yeah. Oh, you remember that? Yeah, we did in 2012.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
This is how they met. This is how the other brother who founded the show and this brother here met each other at an NBPP rally in New York, you say?
Yeah, in New York for Asada Shakur, the hands off of Asada Shakur.
See?
And we met there. I went there to support because, I'm all for it, hands off the sister. This was 2012.
Right.
And there was, as you and Vic Victorious was going back and forth, breaking down the 12 jewels and what needs to be done within this organization with the self-cleaning is very important because as you guys was building on that, I'm like, that's how the first organization got dismantled or quote unquote, as Jago, who would say neutralized, because there was a lot of infight and conflict. Like a lot of brothers were real, some were not being real, and they were easily swayed to go against one another. Like when they had the East Coast Panthers going at each other than West Coast Panthers, I'm like, if we're all on the same team, what's happening? Why is there so much division? Like, the goal is like you got the momentum, you got the country on alert. Like, they see the movement. They see that you have black men and sisters that are highly intelligent with law, civics. They know how to handle the weapon. How did that infantry happen? We know COINTELPRO was implicated, was basically set on the people, but how did they fall for that, man?
Well, I like that you said COINTELPRO, but now we're dealing with COONTELPRO. Yeah. And it's kind of getting with us. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Let me build on that, Lord.
I see it online, trust me.
Talented 10th, but the talented 10th turned into Yakub like a motherfucker. He's so Yakub that even the cracker tired of his shit. Yeah, man. And so we weed our garden, man. That's all we got to do, man. You know when a nigga faking the funk. Energy don't lie. One thing about energy, if you show up in your energy, people gonna come clean and they're gonna stay away dirty.
That's a fact.
They're gonna come and add on to it, but they're gonna get far away from possible from your ass.
Yes, sir.
That's one of our problems. We in the age of social media. Too many of these motherfucking niggas want the spotlight. Everybody want to be seen. It ain't always about being seen. You got to be able to move with silence and secrecy. Black people talk too much.
Come on, bro. Come on.
We give our MO too much online. These people ain't got to know everything we doing and every move we make.
Exactly. Wow, man. Mind attack mind. You know what's so crazy? To attribute to what Brother already said, I heard this Sunday. I was at the park with an elder, and he was saying the same thing. He said, and this is out in the Caribbean. He said these brothers talking about revolution in the Caribbean. He's like, since when revolution is spoken about on a radio station? He said revolution is something that you just wake up one morning that's already been planned. It's felt, as Victoria said, energy. We on the same accord, and we just set it off. You know what I'm saying? Because I have yet to see that within my 42 years being alive on this planet is what happened. Like you had the Panthers in the 60s that were making some moves, and then now it's like you guys brought it back, but a lot of people will watching this video and be reluctant about joining, and I'm like, that'll be the most foolish thing not to join, to get involved in that.
Well,
Not saying go out there and commit.
I promise you, it's one thing that's going to make, even if they don't join, the Panther in them is going to have to come out in order to survive the aspects of white supremacy that are rearing its ugly head. Because that's what makes the Panther come out. That's what develops the Panther in all of us. When white supremacy gets real fierce and starts smashing on you, the only thing that can fight it back, that's been proven to always work, is that black fighting spirit, the Panther. So I don't really worry about, if they're gonna. I know there's certain situations like what happened to Nolan Wells, right?
Yeah.
What happened to the brother in Texas? What's the brother's name? The man who got the bad case, and they're supposed to overturn the case and whatnot.
Oh, that right there.
Yeah, I know stuff like that's gonna happen, and then now a whole nother generation has to respond to what people was responding to in the 30s and the 60s, because it got updated, it got reset, and now it's not something you're reading about, it's something you're experiencing. Yeah. So
I want to interject something here, Lord. You have me thinking. I was thinking when Mikey Cleaver was building a revolution, right? And what happened. And I'm going to tell you what happened. You got organizations, and if you're in your right mind and have clarity, it's not going to last. It's going to fold eventually. And that's what's happened over the history, our history here in the wilderness of North America. Why this ain't going to fold is because we revolution, we understand what the word revolution means in essence. It doesn't mean to overthrow the government. Revolution means to turn your shit around. Tighten up, nigga. Activate your pants. Come clean.
Right.
That's the war. The battle ain't with crackers, with the nigga devil in you. So the best way to fight a revolution is to fix your energy and your attitude. Do right. Come clean. Stop faking the funk. That's the greatest revolution that a black man or black woman could ever join, is to come clean by yourself. That's what revolution, to turn shit around. They didn't do that. They was eating pork, fucking white women, violating the G code, selling dope, tricking, all kind of shit. That's why all that weird ass shit folds. They didn't have polish and poise, the 12 jewels. That's why we add that to the new Black Panther Party. Or you get dismissed. The universe is going to expel you. You don't come clean now. Anything the righteous and the gods and the true and living, divine beings here attempt to bring together, organize, if you don't come clean by it, you're going to be expelled. That's what happened to Malik. He was the first example. There'll be more examples in all organizations, but particularly in this one, because this is the most universal. It has the greatest reach, and it has the most profound effect innately upon our community, even more than the nation. Yeah, we get in the trenches teaching, and we reached a lot of people more mental, but nobody was more hands-on. No movement or organization was more hands-on with our communities and our people than the party. The Black Panther Party. They fed us. They housed us. They treated our illnesses and disease. They protected us. They was on point. So imagine if we tighten up to our community.
And it gave birth to other movements as well, like the Young Lords and everything else. So it inspired with the Panther Party. We had the Young Lords out here, and it really didn't. Rest in peace to Fred Hampton and the others. Like their impact was very influential,
emotional, angry. Why you got faded? Why niggas be arguing, going? I see old ass niggas in front of the courthouse can have all these youngsters out there strapped, ranting and raving, some emotional. That ain't the G code, man. Nothing close to no Panther.
Yeah, you gotta be strategic. On the mind,
smooth and discreet. Yeah, smooth and discreet.
Tighten up.
Because that's one thing. I don't know. I feel like that's went by the wayside. That principle of being poised, but being discreet. You don't have to holler and scream if you got the truth. No, you just got to connect with other people who understand that same truth and be thorough and consistent. And you in the game, period. You don't even have to beg to get in the game. You in the game. You put yourself in the game. So, yeah. And, when we start talking about the NBPP, the first letter is new. The first word is new. And we ain't talking about something that's new, meaning that it has never been seen before. We're talking about renewal, the ability to renew our communities, to renew our minds, to renew our bodies, to renew our spirits. Where the power that I have to do that, Black Power refinement, that's the renewal. You know, everybody should be able to bless themselves with the gift of renewal. Yeah.
I have a feeling this is going to work a lot for the youth because this is what the youth need, you know,
Mm.
from all ages, like, you know, starting from 11 and up, like to have something like that, especially for, unfortunately, children that grow up in like single parent homes, no father around.
That's what it is, sir.
These organizations, you know, organizations like this is very important to, you know, give young men the rites of passage, to know who you are, not to get caught up, don't get glamorized by the streets. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's only going to guarantee you death or in prison. But once you have the knowledge of yourself, you know, that militancy, that ferocity in you to be, you know, stand up, you can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, it could get you through some difficult times, you know. And, you know, when we was younger, we saw a lot of these organizations that had this type of fraternity and brotherhood that we could come into. But now we have to make this available for a younger group, you know. You see what I'm saying? Come together and stand as one and then make it available. Instead of them running with the OGs, they running with the OGs. You know what I mean? And really getting substance.
You create a safe space and place for the youth to create and feel comfortable. They don't feel comfortable. They tired of old weird ass shit, man. Talk to them every day. Trust me. No. Old ass weirdo niggas, energy vampires, and niggas trying to be like them instead of teaching them how to be adult, mature.
Niggas 60, 70 years old, sagging.
That's important.
Sagging, hanging out with the youngsters, you know, vaping. I'm like, bro,
OG.
OG.
What's a nigga 60 talking about I'm OG weirdo? Yeah, you right about that.
So he's the dirty glass, we the clean glass. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that.
We want them to come sit at we want them to come sit at the Black Round Table and see a whole bunch of thoroughbreds who come from different walks of life, different perspectives of mind, but can sit together and you know, talk and build and be able to come to resolutions that we can implement out here. Because these things are real. That's how when we talk about Bumpy Johnson and Malcolm X and Adam Clay and Powell, they had to sit down, even though they was all doing very different things. But they had to kind of put their head and their bread together in order to do something for what? For Harlem. And they did it.
Exactly.
See?
I like
to say this.
Yes, sir.
Before we check out, right? I want to say this. For the next show, if possible, can you guys come with like the guidelines and the literature that is required to be read before joining and the steps? Can you guys provide that for this next show?
Yeah, that would be like the 5 duties and then the 9 local objectives. And then you know, that's the main core, the true core. If you say you're this, you understand these 5 duties, these 9 local objectives. And yeah, we would love to come back and share that with you. Rules, tools, and jewels.
Because this is important. Like I'm intrigued by this. I always respected the Panthers, what they represent and what they have done, and it's like, to me, the child in me at the time always said the fear that they put on the doorsteps of white supremacy. I was like, yo, I love how they had them on their toes, and you know, they knew that these brothers were not only like, you know, speaking outlandish things, they were speaking with knowledge.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? They were challenging the law.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And
was precise.
Yeah.
Knew the law better than the police,
insert,
and then better than the politician.
What they were doing, you know?
Yes, sir. Same tradition. We in the same tradition. We just had to update a few things. And I just want to say this. It's a difference between a Power to the People Panther and a Black Power Panther. We are not Power to the People Panthers. We're Black Power Panthers. We standing for the unity and the power of Black people, not for the rainbow. We're not trying to kiss the rainbow. Nope.
It's okay to have Black power. It's okay for us to be selfish, to do us. Don't feel bad about it. I feel good. People try to make me feel bad. Nah, nigga, I feel good. Nigga,
I feel
black and
outstanding.
black. Black,
Come on.
black, nigga.
Everybody love Black Power. When they go to hook the battery up in their car, the ground wire is the black wire. Black Power. When your company is in the black, you're doing real good.
Yeah.
That's why they call it Black what?
Yeah.
Black Friday. Uh-oh.
And when you go around the bullshit and you black, they be like, ooh. At first it'd be, but they dig it. They're like, oh, ain't nothing more impressive than being black, being yourself.
Being thorough. When you go into karate, the highest belt in karate is what?
The black belt.
The black belt. Okay. Just saying. Even down south, them 5 states that's all black, they call it the Black Belt South.
That's about it, man.
Just saying.
Our people, listen, our people are
That's some
powerful
strong shit to stand
globally.
on, black. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bet on black, man. You know, without us, nothing moves without us. I just hope people know that without us, I don't care what.
Everything is standing still waiting.
It's our influence, our touch, our energy.
Indeed.
They need us to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're required.
Well, they need
Brothers,
us, and
we got to come back, man. You know, the time is up. We got to come back. Y'all got to break down, like you said, the 9 steps and the 5 core principles. We got to talk about that. I want to get into that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The 5 duties. We got images for you too, and we could just walk everybody through it and give you examples also of people who did these things and historical examples. That's how I like to serve it. Yeah, you're gonna dig it though. I promise you. Yeah, you're gonna dig it. You're gonna dig it.
All right.
And this is what we call the Panther of 1,000 Faces. Go ahead.
With that being said, NYP Talk Show. Oh yeah, definitely. That right there. We gotta get into that one right there. We gotta talk about that more into that, and with this, man. I wish I had more time to give because this is important. I'm feeling like motivated by this show.
I got some Mississippi childhood stories for you too. Magnetic note.
Yes, sir.
I got a lot.
The sip is in the building.
Yes, sir.
The real sip.
Definitely, we got
to
bring it on.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. With that being said, family, I appreciate y'all for coming out. Nothing but love. You know what I'm saying, Max? Send me that link so I could get that in the description for the website to get people to get the newsletter,
the newspaper.
The paper.
Yes, sir. Yep, I'm gonna send that to you.
So they get the message.
Yep.
Definitely. And I'll put that in the description. That being said, family, we out.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Black Power.
Power.